when you have failure? Well, he says, first of all, this is all part of the same passage, right? We come to God, we tell Him what we need, we appreciate what all He's done for us, we receive that peace. But then he says, guess what? There's one more thing. In verse 8, and now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Don't you love good music? Don't you love a good photo? Something that's excellent, an excellent football team would be really nice right now, right? And I've asked Sarah and Emily if they would come and explain for us how it is that we need to fix our thinking. Because sometimes our thoughts need a little fixing.
I wonder what's going on in the wonderful world of Facebook today. Sandy posted a picture of little Jimmy. Looks like he tried his first bite of peas. Ew, I don't think he liked it. My sister posted today. Emily, what's she up to? Big doctor's appointment today. Please pray for me. Doctor's appointment? She didn't tell me about a doctor's appointment. She's supposed to tell her big sister everything. I'm calling her up right now. Straight to voicemail. Hey, Emily, hey, I just saw your post on Facebook, and I of course I'm going to pray for you. You didn't tell me anything about a doctor's appointment. Call me. I hope this is nothing to worry about. Everything's okay, right? Well, okay, well, call me as soon as you get this, okay? Love you. Bye. Well, maybe Mom. They're practically joined at the hip, being the little sister and everything. Let's see. Hey, Mom. Yeah. No, I'm okay. But did you see Facebook this morning? Yeah, Emily said that she had a big doctor's appointment today. Did you know anything about that? Really? She didn't tell you either? Well, what do you think it could be, Mom? She even said to pray about it. Well, you don't think it could be that mole, do you? Last week we went swimming and I told her that she needed to get that checked. Oh, I'm going to Google right now in the medical search and see what it says about moles. Because, Mom, it could be something really bad. You know that stuff can... Oh, my goodness. I'm looking right now at a mole that looks just like Emily's. Mom, it says it could be cancer. You think that she could have cancer? She's only 25 and just had been married like a year. Mom, somebody's at my door, but Mom, you call me if you hear from her, okay? And tell her I love her, okay? Okay, bye. Emily! Hey, sis, how are you doing? So good to see you. What is going on?
Not much, just had a doctor's appointment this morning. So it's not bad.
I saw that on Facebook. You didn't tell me anything about a doctor's appointment.
It's not that big a deal, nothing's wrong.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Well, tell me, what was it about?
Just a couple tests, a lot of paperwork.
A lot of paperwork? Oh, Emily, it's never good. A lot of paperwork. Are we okay? I know I didn't share my clothes the best, but, I hope you forgive me about that. That was high school, and we're past that, right?
It's okay. Okay. I wasn't going to say anything till we could get both sides of the family together, but I do need some support. You just have to promise you won't overreact.
I can be brave. Of course I will support you.
I'm pregnant.
Yay!
So why is it that we automatically go to the most negative possibility, right? That's what worry about. It takes us down. It's not like thinking of all the good things that might come out of this situation, right? Just like when I read that email. I didn't think of all the grand possibilities. No, I just took it, and I took it as far south as I possibly could. And that's what we do when we're worried. And that's why we need the scripture so much. Philippians 4:8. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts. Yeah, they need some fixing. But really, it's talk about focusing. Focus your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about the things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Now, this Friday was Veterans Day. How many of you are veterans out there? Any veterans? Hey, let's give them a round of applause. We've got male and female veterans here today. Appreciate all of you so much. But I think it's such a great example of the ability to fix your thoughts and your life on something that's greater than yourself. It's a time of saying, you know what, I'm going to make a commitment to something that's not just all about me. And so we have a video on that we'd like for you to see.
3 teens were arrested today for defacing the Kensington Park War Memorial overnight. The destruction includes painted messages against the military and the war in the Middle East. The 3 teens were picked up in the early morning hours after evidence was left at the scene.
Grandpa, something wrong?
Some people sure have short memories, and those who are too young to know need to be taught. Come on, I want to show you guys something.
December 7th, 1941, a day which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval air forces of the Empire of Japan.
At dawn on the morning of the 6th of June, 1944, 225 Rangers jumped off the British landing craft and ran to the bottom of these cliffs. 225 came here. After 2 days of fighting, only 90 could still bear arms. These are the boys of Pueblo. These are the men who took the cliffs. These are the champions who helped free a continent. These are the heroes who helped end a war. You are men who in your, quote, lives fought for life and left the vivid air signed with your honor.
In the name of God and country, I learned to defy gravity. To honor my family, I lived in the belly of the beast.
I fixed the hearts of iron monsters. I became a worm in the mud for dignity, for honor, for righteousness' sake, for God and country.
I fought for you. I fought for you.
For you,
I fought for you. I fought for you.
I fought for you.
I fought for you. For you. For you. For you.
For you, I fought for you.
I fought for you. I fought for you, and I do it again.
Philippians 4:8 again. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable. It takes determination to go from just praying about something, receiving God's peace, but there's a next step. And that's not only thinking about it, but putting into practice the things that you've learned. That's what changes from men to boys, right? That's where the difference happens in your Christian life, where you go into a different experience altogether. That's when you receive not only the peace that passes all understanding, but you receive God himself, the God of peace, who comes and he is with you. And there's nothing like the confidence that God gives you as you put into practice all that you are learning. And so I wanted to share just a story with you, one more story, before we go, because I was really disturbed by this. This week, at lunch, at work, there were 2 men and 2 women. I was one of the women, sitting eating lunch together, talking. And I came a little bit late to the conversation. But they were talking about the dance hall. There's a dance hall not too far from here. And they were talking, the guys, first of all, were talking about the men. And they were saying how foolish those men were to go to that dance hall. Because they're paying money and then they're walking away without a girlfriend, without a wife, without anything. And how foolish those men were. And I thought, wow, interesting perspective. I wasn't expecting you to say that. And then the woman who was sitting there with me, she said, well, I don't understand about the women who do it because there's no relational connection with the person that they're serving there at the dance hall. They do all this stuff and they have no relational connection. I don't understand how they could do that. And then, of course, I piped up, gave my 2 cents. And I said, well, this is how I see it. I see the men as having sort of an addiction, a draw, a big draw factor. It's a big draw for them. Maybe they've tried it once or they've been in a similar situation, and now it's really hard to break that. Because once you get involved in something like that, it's like an addiction where it draws you in. And you have to have a serious break in order to not go there again. And as far as the women, I said, you know, in their situation, I see them as in a desperate situation, maybe financially, maybe they're, you know, in some other circumstances, but I think they've got to be doing drugs or alcohol in order to put themselves in that situation to be a product for somebody that somebody else can purchase. You know, those were just my thoughts, because every day I pass the dance hall on the way to work, and every day I